Alright, we are back with another vlog. It's been a while. It's been months since we did the last video, but we're going to start back up. Summer got a little busy last year, so we couldn't do a lot of vlogging, and I'll explain why. But this year we're going to try to get back after it and do more videos. You guys seem to like it a lot, so I enjoyed making the content. I noticed a lot of people enjoyed watching it, so I'm going to try to do it more often this year. So news right now is that we're going to run 2 cars out of the stable, so truck and a car. But so the car that you've seen on videos of us prepping and racing at the Dells has just been sold to Caleb. You'll meet Caleb in some other videos. So why we didn't vlog last year was I was getting the car ready for him to race and then teaching him the basics of racing because he had never raced before. So we had a blast doing it. We've become really good friends through racing. Really looking forward to working with him again this year. He did exceptional last year for only racing 3 events, I believe it was, and one of them he just about had a fast time. So we were really proud of that and the effort we did there. So he'll be racing that a couple more times this summer, probably at Golden Sands and Plover, a couple times in the Dells, and then maybe lacrosse for Oktoberfest at the end of the year. And as you can see behind me, this is what I'm going to be racing. We've acquired a Midwest truck. So Midwest Truck Series runs in the Midwest. It's a offset full frame fab chassis with a 10-inch tire, and then they have a rule for motors. You can only run a 602 crate. That's the 602 right there. So really excited to do this. I've been wanting to do this for a lot of years, so I'm finally getting the opportunity to do it. So I got to thank our sponsors, the Kalahari, for stepping on board and supporting me and Caleb through our racing adventures. Really looking forward to this summer. So the game plan with this truck is right now, when we bought it, it had been in a wreck, and it needs a new stub put on it. So right now, as you can see, it's supposed to be straight, and even the foot box got it along with this bar here. So what we're going to do today is we need to load this one in the trailer outside and take it to get the front stub done tomorrow. This might be a 2-part video probably. Today we'll tag along with loading the stuff. Tomorrow I'll film our drive down, unloading it, and then that'll probably be what this video is going to be about. So in order for us to put this truck in the trailer outside, I have another frame in the trailer we'll talk about when we get to that too. So for now, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get this one ready to go, put in the trailer. Before we do that, take the frame that's in the trailer and try to put it somewhere, probably the lawn. Sorry, Lauren. I know you're going to love our new lawn ornament, but it's just for a little while. And then when the truck is getting the stub put on it, we're going to take the motor back out of here and do some body work on it, and probably look at some brakes and just go through it for the season. Right now we have a seat on order. We're waiting for the seat to come in, so we'll have to get Caleb mounted up in his seat. So that's what we've been kind of up to. That's why we haven't vlogged really, was because that took up most of my time getting him ready for the race season, which was awesome. So this year we're going to try to vlog his races, my races, shop work, and really looking forward to getting the season started off. So today is a warmer day in Wisconsin. I think it's about 25 degrees, which we'll take versus the negative 14 it was 2 days ago. If anybody from down south is watching this, yes, that's very cold, and that's an accurate temperature. So the only thing I've done with this truck, the only thing I've done so far was to mount my seat in there. That's mounted and bolted in, and then we just took everything apart, rear ends out of it. All the parts are on the red shelf over there. Garage is a bit of a mess, but you'll have that. So yeah, we'll go outside right now and start tackling getting the other frame. Talk about that. All right, so you can see the frame behind me. That's another truck frame. I had bought a truck frame a couple years ago, and we ended up going a different route with this one. But sometime, hopefully, in the future, we'll have content possibly on building this one up. The front stub is also bent on this one. I guess I have a a thing for bent front stubs that I just can't get enough of them. But the plan is possibly to eventually maybe try to do our own front stub. I really like doing that kind of stuff, so I'm kind of hoping over time I can acquire a couple more things so I can do that myself. But for now, all these extra parts came with the truck. So what we're gonna have to do is we gotta get all this stuff out. Again, I'll probably put some of it on the lawn, and then once it's out, I'll take the other frame that is in there and put it in here. And then this stuff will go upstairs in the attic above the garage for a rainy day. The plan is that we'll probably end up ordering mostly new panels to use, and then go from there with it. But for now, we'll get started on this. Alright, so we got this unhooked. I've got my casters I made once upon a time. They're not the best. So it's going to be probably a struggle to get this out. It's going to be a little hairy, but I kind of wanted to get it where this concrete is. It's kind of melted. So I'm hoping I don't run into my garage when I get it out. But yeah, I'm going to set it down. We'll see how sketchy this gets. So the plan is to get this one out, put the other one in, so we're just that much closer though. So I'm gonna set you guys down. You can watch the fun and hope they don't hit the garage with it. Alright, so I got out of the trailer, but this is a Pathfinder truck, chassis that I had purchased a couple years ago. So the stub's not, the question is how bad the stub really is. It's really just that spot there, kind of like the other truck. Got in an accident. The previous owners decided to go with a brand new chassis after that kind of happened, do some updates. But so the plan with this is, for right now, it's probably just going to sit for a little bit. And like I said, I would love to be able to put my own front stub on it, just to learn how that process goes and give that a shot. So maybe someday that'll be the project on this, is to kind of go over it, get it ready. Maybe Caleb will race it at some point. Who knows? But another little fun project that we can make some content with too. Hopefully you guys would like that. And so yeah, that's the other frame. All right, so we got the trailer unloaded, got the other frame out. You guys just saw was that Pathfinder frame. So now we're gonna load this one. Now this one was a left-hander frame, so the geometry points are a little different in the front, and that's about basically the biggest difference. But a lot of the dimensions are still the same, and same idea with an offset frame and full fab frame. So now that we have 3 different cars in here in our vlog, we're gonna have to name them. So what I'd like to do is, I kind of have a name in mind for this one. This is technically the seventh race car or chassis or whatever you want to call it that I've actually will be racing on a track. So we were going to call this one 007. This one's really been nameless its whole life. It's always been the Mid-Am, basically. And then, you know, the truck outside would need a name too. So what I'd like to do is, if you guys comment some ideas for some names of frames or names of cars or however you want to put it, we'll pick some of the best ones. I'll talk to Caleb since he owns this car now. I'll see which ones he likes. This one I'm pretty sold on 007, but I know some of you guys probably have a better idea for it. The other one outside, that one is definitely open up for grabs. As of now, it's just called Project, but which one isn't? So comment below what names you guys want to see these called. And then if people like the comments too, we'll kind of keep track of who's got the highest count for some of those names. So I wanted to show you the difference between this truck and these cars. These cars are a stock frame that you would get off a production line from like 1983 to 1987. It was a Monte Carlo. And these trucks are full frame fab. So you can see that it's all rectangular tube and round tube that they bend and put where they want to put it, however they want to put it. The other big difference is we run coilovers on the truck, and then we also, on the car, we run the bigger spring with an outboard shock. So that'll be kind of a big difference for me to learn too, but really looking forward to learning this. So we'll move on with the video. I'm going to get this put in the trailer, strap it down, and then be ready for tomorrow. So everything's strapped down, ready for tomorrow's adventure. We're gonna take it to Eddie Holmes. A lot of you Midwestern people that watch this will know who he is. He's gonna do the front stub on the truck. He had done the setup and front stub on that truck beforehand too, so it's kind of a familiar truck to him. So I'm really looking forward to working with him on that adventure too. So yeah, I think it leaves a big open spot in here, but will probably be filled by that other chassis so that it's not an eyesore completely. But with this extra room also, I'll be able to, as you can see, it's a mess, clean up the mess a little bit more, get that car put here, take the motor out of that, put that engine stand, take that off. It's gonna get more new oil seals. It was still leaking oil for some reason. Well, I don't know why. I've replaced every seal but 2. So maybe those were the culprits. Has to be, I would imagine. So that's on there to do on that car. Same, I gotta do new fenders and a new nose piece on it. New windshield. It's about due time for that. It's had the same windshield since 2016, so it's getting a little hazy to see out of. So in about 5 seconds, you guys will be into tomorrow's video, so we will talk to you tomorrow. Alright, it is day 2 of this vlog of getting the truck frame over to get the new stub put on it. We're all loaded up, and we're going to start making our trip about an hour 16 away. Then when we get there, we'll unload it and maybe talk to Eddie a little bit to see what the game plan is on it, and then head back home. But for now, we're just going to take our trip. Alright, so we got the frame unloaded. I wasn't able to really get a lot of footage of us doing that. Just out of privacy a little bit, and then also, yeah, I know he was busy too. So, it's there in his shop. So Eddie's gonna do the stub on it. Not sure how long it might take. Might take 2 to 3 weeks is what we're thinking possibly. So hopefully we'll get it back sooner than later. Really big thanks to him for doing this, because I know a lot of time crunches on, and we gotta kind of get going a little bit on our project here, because our first race is going to be in April. So we're looking forward to it. We'll hold tight until we get the truck back. For now, the next project then is going to be to work on the mid-am for Caleb and get the motor out of that and get that sent out too, and then get his seat fitted and all that when that comes in too, with all the shortages going on. It's hard to get a seat right now. So I guess with that, we're gonna head home, and this will end the vlog for this one. So next week we'll be working on Caleb's car then, and when I hear some updates about the frame, I'll let you guys know from there. So thanks for watching. If you guys could subscribe to the page, we're gonna be doing this a lot more often now. I'd like to get going back on this again, because I really do enjoy doing this. So again, comment below what you guys think we should be calling these frames. We got 3 in the vlog now, so to keep them all straight, it's gonna be pretty interesting. So we definitely have to name them, that way we're not stumbling over our words when we're trying to describe to you guys what we're working on or what we're doing on which car. So like and comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and